I suppose when we started on the journey, the vision was that we wanted an amazing environment with an ICT system that removed any barriers to learning, and it's an environment that's dynamic, it's fast moving. We want learners to access the full range of resources wherever they are in the buildings, because you don't have to do the creative arts to use a recording studio or a drama space that may come into subjects such as history or English. Very much it was a drive to look at it as a whole institution that allowed individuals the right pathways for them to make maximum use of this amazing environment.
I think what we've done, we've challenged the students and the teachers here at Suffolk One with the technology that we've used to basically say, don't come in here and take ICT for granted, but actually take it and run with it. They were suddenly immersed in a really IT-rich environment where we take IT very seriously. Since we've opened, the wireless network has given us extraordinary reliability. We've been able to have, for example, 20 laptops in a room will be logging on. There is never an issue. They log on at the time one laptop would take, and they're standards that we were looking for. The Maroon network can really handle the high density traffic and has proved to us right across the college as we build to capacity that we've got a tool that we know is good for the future as well as being very reliable.
We all log on at the same time. It works like really quick. It just works all the time. It's just emails, you know, go out, emails come in. My old school, there was only like 2-3 zones where you could go and use computers. I mean, it's really easy to get like your homework done. You can like go anywhere and do it, and like teachers trust you a lot more than they did in high school. And you can go to like any zone and get your work done, and then email it to them, and then that way they have it, and they know, and like they can send you thank you emails kind of thing and say that they've got it.
We've got a mixture of wireless laptops, desktops, thin clients, Apple Macs, so quite a lot of different things going on. There's interactive whiteboards in every single room, data projectors. It's been invested in, it's very well designed, there's a lot of good hardware on the backbone. The wireless system seems incredibly good as well. We've barely had to think about it in the time that we've been here. EE chose Maroon for the installation because of the fact that it's quite a large building and it can be scaled across the whole site. We've got over 750 wireless laptops all logging on a daily basis. We need to have classes all logging on at the same time, and we don't suffer any performance issues because of that. Why Maroon? Because the performance is so reliable, especially under heavy loads.
At my old school we only had laptops, and the wireless network was one that you'd use at home, I think, so it took the whole lesson for us to log on. But here it's done like instantly. If we're doing coursework, we get the laptops out, the MacBooks, and we just sit, log on, and it's all working and we get on. It helps me learn because I can work by myself and it's all there if I need it, and like everything is just a few clicks away. With Platform One, it helps a lot, and the emails, you can just email a teacher a question and they'll answer you like almost instantly.
I just can't stress enough the fact that it's the ability for the students to find things out themselves. We have a very reliable wireless network because I can pretty much rely upon the fact that I put these laptops in front of the students and they can log on and they can access the internet. Students really enjoy the fact that wireless is anywhere and that they can access information.
Well, it certainly makes it a lot easier, just in general, because you can go to the LRC and get out netbooks and laptops, so you can sort of be doing your work sort of anywhere within Suffolk One. Because the entire building is wireless, that means you don't have to be on a desktop. You can be sort of sitting down wherever within the college, so it's certainly made it much easier.
It allows us to teach in the sort of way that we all aspire to teach in, but don't often get the opportunity to teach in. And it really is a joy to see. It's not that traditional student-teacher focused classroom. It's learning wherever you are. At other schools that I worked at, the wireless was a bit dodgy. You would get moved from one building to the next building and you'd have to close your laptop and it wasn't too sure that it was working, and then you'd get there and it would, spend time working out where the signal was coming from. Here, you can seamlessly walk between different parts of the building and you will always get a wireless network.
One of the most fascinating things about Suffolk One is the design of the building. It's an incredible space. They want the students to be able to be in any part of the building and be able to truly learn anywhere at any given time during the day. One of the most innovative aspects of our solution was the Maru wireless network, which clearly needed to demonstrate reliability. It also had to demonstrate performance capability so that we could have mass numbers of students logging on at any given spot on the college property, and there would be no issues. The key thing about the Maru wireless network is it's treated like a utility. So you don't even know it's there. It's like turning on a tap. You know that water is going to come out of that tap. The Maru wireless network is exactly the same. You just come in with your laptop, you switch the laptop on, and it will connect to the wireless network. And if there's another 20 students around you all doing the same thing, then they will all just log on. And that's the beauty of the Maru wireless network. You don't even know it's there.